What is going on, world? Welcome back once again. My name is ZacNovak and this is ZacNovak Plays Games. In today's video, we've got this week's Spider's Wanted Bounty, the Blood Cleaver. Now this video actually has been recorded once before, as well as 3 other videos and probably about another 30. Windows 10 decided it wanted to update today and I have lost all my footage, including my intros and outros, so hopefully I actually have those done by the time this video actually is ready. But yeah, sorry this is actually extremely late. This one in itself actually has a good excuse, not just me being lazy. But anyway, I've been babbling, roll the intros, let's get straight into it, and I do hope you certainly enjoy. Alrighty, so again, we are doing this week's Spider's Wanted Bounty, the Blood Cleaver. Now this one in itself does actually have slightly more challenging-ish type of things. Now I will actually show you what said things actually are when we do kind of get further in. But it's one of these ones where it's definitely not extremely hard and it's not extremely challenging, but it does have certain strategies and actual ways you can kind of get around certain things and ways you can kind of, you know, get yourself a little bit more help or an upper hand, considering that we are warlocks. If you guys are a warlock when doing this, then this thing in itself is going to be seriously freaking easy, simply because if you have Constantine armlets and you are a warlock, no matter what actual, you know, subclass you do have on, you're going to be able to, wait, let's just get, nope, I didn't want to do that, get this guy's shield down, then we can melee him and we get our health back, which is always seriously nice. Now, this door here, this wall thing, I originally thought you weren't able to go through it, and then, well, yeah, you're able to go through it. So this thing in itself is one of those ones where as you are going through, you don't have the ability to actually shoot enemies. You can still melee them, which is, as I'm saying, if you have the Constantine amulets going through that little section, it is fairly easy. Now all these war beasts in here that are actually chilling are fairly, you know, war beast-ish, and there is these turrets. So what you're going to want to do is go through and take out all the turrets, simply because turrets aren't good and they can honestly cause you a lot of damage. Now there is, I think, 6 turrets all up, but if there is more, then yeah, there's more and you just gotta kind of watch out. I will honestly state this thing in itself, this challenge, this wanted bounty, isn't extremely hard again, but it's one of those ones where it has certain actual aspects that are definitely more challenging than, you know, just normal actual adventures that are normal adventures. Even if you are at a higher light level, it is one of those ones where there is still strategy and there is still certain ways to go through this. Now this big guy here is going to go down fairly quickly if you do actually have, you know, a fairly powerful heavy on, simply because he does take a lot of damage, and heavy now actually does slightly more damage than what it used to. Now as you can see, there are turrets again. So what you're going to want to do is go around and take out each of the turrets, because turrets aren't actually good and they can cause, again, a lot of damage just because, you know, they're turrets. This guy in here, what you're going to want to do is actually go in and pretty much just melee him. Now this thing in itself is what you're going to want to actually be damaging, simply because once you damage it, you can take down the actual, you know, outside shield. So throw a grenade on that and eventually it'll do a little bit of damage. You can run back in, you can pretty much just keep smacking it while you are in here. If this guy does kind of get in your way, just simply kind of, you know, walk around this thing, smack him, because you're going to have to want to destroy this, simply because, well, it brings the shield down. You can use your actual regular, you know, guns and abilities and stuff like that, but watch out, because enemies do spawn and more actual turrets do spawn. So when you are simply doing stuff like this, walk out, walk back in, just try to stay away from the big guy, because he does actually deal some form of, you know, a bit more damage. But as you can see, you take that down, you wait a little bit, and a few seconds, the shield in itself actually does come down. More turrets, so watch out, because again, turrets, no good, no fun. Then you pick up this little thingy, you walk back in here, and what you do is you just slam it in here. Once you have slammed it, it pretty much allows you to use your actual regular weapons, and you can take the big guy down. Throw a grenade on him, use your actual super if you do have it, take him out, take his friend out, take the rest of the turrets out because they in themselves aren't actually fun, get rid of the rest of the war beasts, and you have simply finished this actual, challenge. So it's pretty easy, it's pretty simple, it's pretty straightforward, and it's one of those ones where if you do actually do it and you follow certain strategies, you can get through it fairly easy. So let's see, what do we actually get from this actual bounty? Please be something good. Let me just check. I'm going to put my highest gear on just because I want to, and make sure that I am actually going to get some good stuff. And yeah, let's just make sure everything is at the highest that we can actually go. I'm pretty sure it is. So yeah, let's go. Let's open this thing. What do we get? Is it going to be something good? We get ourselves a Dusk Rock Blues shotgun. Well, let us see. What's that actually at? 665. I'm definitely going to use that because, it's 665. It's kind of crappy because now I've got two actual shotguns, but this one actually in itself is surprisingly decent. I am actually going to use this shotgun in a lot of situations from now on because this is actually a pretty good roll. I mean, it's not the worst actual roll you can get. It's definitely nowhere near the best, but it actually is still pretty good with that slide shot. I kind of really like slide shot in itself just because it is honestly pretty cool. So yeah, that has been this week's Spiders Wanted Bounty. This has been ZacNovak. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, leave a like down below, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys actually got from this actual adventure. Was it anything good? Did you get an exotic? Because if you did, I'm going to be seriously jealous, although leave it in the comment section because I'm going to be kind of hyped to actually see what it is. But yeah, once again, this has been ZacNovak. Share this video around if it did actually help you out. It does actually help out the channel, helps out you guys, and helps out other people to actually see the content in case they want to actually, go through and do stuff like this. Anyway, once again, though, this has been ZacNovak. Do all that good stuff, and I'll be cheering like Karen ever. He was Ed Sheeran. But until next time, this, wait for it, is ZacNovak signing off. Peace out.